Let's talk push-ups. No matter where you are on your fitness journey or strength journey, there's always a regression and a progression for you with a push-up. We can start with the wall, and we can work all the way to the floor. When I was started out, I could barely do one push-up. I started with elevated push-ups, worked my way down to knees, then normal push-ups, then 10, then 20, 30, and then you can have fun. 10 years on, I'm still finding new variations of push-ups to try. So this one's an endless exercise that you can keep having fun with for years to come. First one we're going to do is a wall push-up. So if you're at the very beginning of your fitness journey, this one's really great, just so you're not putting too much pressure and too much weight on your body, so you're just kind of getting used to the movement. What we want to do when we're doing a push-up is we never want to flare our arms out. Naturally your body will try and flare out, because at the beginning this is where you'll feel stronger, but we want to try and keep all of this nice and tucked and engaged. So we're keeping our armpit and really close to our arm the whole time. So as we're doing the pushing movement, you're kind of almost rubbing against your armpit and your chest muscle. So the first one we're going to do, I'm going to go on my tiptoes, arms out in front, and I'm going to come down to the wall and push back up, down and up. This is just kind of getting your body used to the movement. Now, once you can do about 10 of these, you're ready for an elevated push-up. So for this one, I'm just using a bench. What you can do, you can use a worktop, a table, a chair. You can work on an elevation and slowly work your way down until you get to a range of motion that's comfortable for you. So this one's already quite low. You also just want to make sure that the thing that the object that you're using is stable enough, isn't going to topple over. So once we're into the elevated territory, we really want to keep our arms nice and locked, keep our shoulders nice and strong, squeeze the butt, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. We're kind of keeping this nice push-up shape, looking forward, and I'm going to aim to bring my chest all the way down to the bench, and then keeping that shape the whole time. You never want to fall into the move and come up with this kind of back. You want to keep your body engaged the whole time whilst you're coming down and whilst you're coming all the way back up. Once you're comfortable there and you've got to a good level, a good height, we can move on to our knees. So for a knee push-up, keep your legs on the floor. So you're in just like a nice cat-cow position. And this is just taking a lot of the pressure off, but you can kind of come down and just use your top half to come down and up, whilst your knees are supporting most of the weight. So this is a really great one to work up to. Once you can do about 10 to 15 of these, you're ready to start attempting your first push-ups, just your normal flat push-ups. For this one, I want to keep your hands just out a little bit. Keep your arms nice and strong. Look forward. Bring your feet back. Keep that nice push-up shape, so you're not falling into the move too much. You're not extending too high. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, and then we're aiming to get our chest all the way to the ground and all the way up, all the way down and all the way up, keeping a nice controlled movement the whole time. Now what you can do is if you feel like you can kind of come all the way down, but you're not quite ready to come up yet, you can work on your negatives. So for this one, we'd get into our push-up, look forward, come down, come onto our knees, and then back up into the top position. So you're just playing with this movement. If you feel like you're nearly there with a push-up, you can kind of do pulses, so you don't have to come all the way to the floor. This is perfectly okay as well. So for this, you get into your push-up. Instead of coming all the way to the floor, we're just working on that movement until you get lower, and then finally all the way down. So plenty of variations for you to try. Give them a go and see where you're at.